It's your boy Pikeaber. We got some pretty exciting news to talk about today. So without further ado, let's get straight into it. This article just came out showing that Capcom is looking to grow DevilMayCry as a franchise. And this is really exciting because it's the first time we've heard anything to do with the series in several years outside of Adi Shingar's adaptation. We all know how I felt about that, by the way. And we're going to go and read the article together just to see what they have to say. So there's a couple paragraphs here, so we'll start from the first paragraph and work our way to the smaller paragraph. It states, at Capcom, we aim to sustain our KPI of 10% or better annual operating profit growth, along with our long-term goal of annual software sales of 100 million units. To improve our chance of success, we are working to resolve business challenges issue by issue. Our efforts are focused on core IPs such as the Resident Evil, Monster Hunter, and Street Fighter franchises, and mapping out mainline series entries and sequels, remakes, new IP, and ports of content to the latest hardware. We consistently release 2 to 3 new major titles each year, but recognize the need to grow a pipeline moving forward. Capcom owns a wealth of globally popular brands such as Mega Man, DevilMayCry, and Ace Attorney. We aim to expand our user base and improve our performance through new releases, remakes, and ports of these titles in these series to new hardware. By enhancing brand power and cultivating loyal fan bases, we will grow these into core IPs. The people developing this content are our world-class in-house creators. For the past 3 years, we have been strengthening our human capital management priority, and to this end, have been training and recruiting personnel to expand our development structure. Previously, we consolidated our game development in Osaka to promote efficiency. However, to further strengthen its structure, we are currently constructing a new development facility next to our head office, slated for completion in 2027. Now, if I had to take a wild guess, I would assume that the new studio that they are constructing is going to be for their secondary IPs. The things that aren't mainline cores like Resident Evil, but more like DevilMayCry and Ace Attorney until they get popular enough to be considered a core IP. Now, the real question is, we know we're getting more DevilMayCry content. The question is what? Are we going to get DevilMayCry 6, or are we going to get a remake? Personally, I feel like a DevilMayCry 1 remake is going to come before DevilMayCry 6. My reason being behind this idea is because they already have the engine in DevilMayCry 5. They want to modernize DevilMayCry 1. And that would be a good way to get people more hyped and more into DevilMayCry by experiencing the first game in the series. They might potentially do DevilMayCry 3 instead, considering that's technically the first canonical game. But I see a remake coming within maybe 1 to 2 years. But DevilMayCry 6 coming within definitely the next 3 to 4. That's just my opinion. Let me know what you guys think as always. Let me know what ideas you might have for DevilMayCry 6. And leave a like, comment, subscribe. Have a good day, guys.